You're listening to Hotep Ish with your host, Dewan B. Intelligent Ish Talk, intelligent shit talk, where we balance the profound with the profane. Political satire, celebrity and expert guests, information and entertainment, conversation and solutions. Leave your feelings at the door.
What's up, people? Party people, what's up, y'all? I like this damn incense. I can't even see the chat room. Where y'all at? There it is. There's the chat room. I see y'all now. What's up, y'all? It's good to see y'all. It's good to see y'all. Welcome. Why can't they get along? I just thought I've been wanting to read 50 Cent and Jarule's cards for a while now, because them niggas they got this beef that will not end. And let me start off by saying I don't like either artist. I don't like their. I can't say I don't like them personally because I don't know them personally, but I don't like neither of them music. 50 Cent nor Jarule. If neither of them made music, I don't think music would have skipped a heartbeat. But I will. Their beef, their lifelong beef, has always been very interesting to me, and so I want to get into the cards of that beef, and we're gonna talk about it from a. I bet y'all ain't never heard no other comic / social media critic / YouTube influence, so-called influencer, get into the cards of a situation. Yeah, that's me, nigga. And then, but first off, we're going to start off with this Tyrese versus DJ Envy beef. Stay Fly says it's not a beef, it's a lover's quarrel. And the fact that you see their cards, the combination card between Jarule and 50 is a 5 of hearts. So you're not that far off, Stay Fly. And then we're going to get into the goings on between DJ Envy and Tyrese. For those of you don't know, on the Breakfast Club the other day, Tyrese interview on the Breakfast Club, and they both Envy and Tyrese got to air out some differences. And you know, it was a thing. I kind of want to get into that. The whole Tyrese versus Envy versus Charlamagne the God Breakfast Club interview. It was weird. How can I say this? Tyrese is still complaining about it and crying about it. But basically, what it is, I'm gonna give you guys a synopsis. Tyrese is saying that, you know, he back in 2017. Remember when he was doing that What do you want from me? When he was having that breakdown on the internet, Tyrese was on a medicine that he was saying it's his first time on medicine. And he doesn't smoke or drink. So he was saying that basically he was going through some serious shit at that time and blacked out, and the medicine really hit him in that adverse ways. And I believe it, because those medicines are hardcore drugs. And with all the mental health talk that the Breakfast Club pushed, they didn't want to give Tyrese his respect. For his mind not being right. So I kind of want to get in to both. Jaren said Tyrese would dog walk Envy. Yes, he would. Cause Envy said some weirdo ass shit. Envy, it was a part in the interview. Envy was like, I could have boxed your face. I'm like, nigga, you sound so goddamn corny, homeboy. And I'm gonna play a little bit of it. I am going to play a little bit of it, of their back and forth. Let me speed it up so I don't get that. This is fair use, but I'm gonna play a little bit of the audio of their exchange so you see what I'm talking about. Wait, here, hold on, here we go. Hold on. All right. Let me switch cameras. What the fuck is going on here? YouTube? Or not YouTube. All right. So this is part of the Breakfast Club interview. I'm actually gonna put something over the top of the screen, so I don't get no copyright or nothing like that. But let me turn this music down. Let's play something so you know a little bit of what they're talking about. All right.
This conversation already.
Guys.
But he literally said, I don't remember any of that.
I don't remember what I said that made you. That's not who this man is.
Well, yeah,
See, the difference is,
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't at all.
Yeah.
So just like when you get drunk, do you hold your boy to what he's saying while he's drunk?
No, I never held that against you.
Okay. Do you hold anybody to anything that they're doing when you know that this is their usual self? They were drunk, they were out of their mind, and they end up saying and doing some shit that hurt my feelings, that was offensive, that made me feel away. But I know that characteristically, that's not who this man is.
Well, yeah,
the difference is, I honestly don't know what psych meds you were on or who you were
do
during
know,
that point.
'cause
I don't
y'all
know.
recorded it.
I don't know.
It's called Rick Salty. It fucked me
I
up.
don't know. I never had a conversation with you because I never wanted to see you like that. The person who spoke to me on these texts, spoke to my wife during that time at the text, I didn't like that. And I wanted to remember Tyrese as a person that was my brother and helped my relationship, not the Tyrese that I was going through. So I took a step back from
So you got
until
the
we had a
text
conversation.
messages of the psych med, Tyrese?
He did. That's
Oh,
what
you
it was.
crazy? Charlamagne told you to suck his dick before on that message.
Because you was talking crazy.
Whoa.
You know that. We had this conversation already.
Guys.
But he literally said, I don't remember any of that.
I don't remember what I said that made you say that or made you feel that way.
But to this point, I took a step back because.
So that's basically Envy, Tyrese, and talking about what happened when Tyrese was on some meds. And I'm not gonna play the whole interview. Go back and watch it if you can. It's not an easy interview to watch because on both sides, both of the people kind of annoyed me, both Tyrese and Envy. Envy just annoys me off top, but Envy was trying to play tough, and Tyrese, when every time it seemed as if they were going to bury it and move on, Tyrese would bring it back up. And this is a message for all you bringing it back up ass niggas. Let me tell y'all something. When you get to a resolution with somebody, let that be the resolution. Don't be resolving things with people and then bringing it back up. That's weird. But
A month ago when me and Charlamagne was talking, he told me that you were on the psych meds. And
hold on,
we should always extend that same.
If I talk to your wife,
was.
disrespectful, I don't expect for you to come check on me.
Okay.
And that's how I felt at that time.
You did that to a lot of people, though.
But maybe y'all should have been had this conversation.
Wait, no. Listen.
This is great. We have it when God wants us to have it.
That's it. And I'm
So they basically going back and forth and beefing and yada yada yada. I don't want to play it all. So I was like, you know what? these two, even though the interview never got over the top, I don't think they ever gonna really get along like that. So then I went looking into their cards, and look at what I found here. And then later on, I'll get into reading some of y'all cards if you want me to. If y'all want me to read some of y'all today, I'm focusing on relationships. Oh, and also remember on Mondays, I'll be remiss if I tell you, Monday mini readings are 50%. I mean, not 50%. $50 for a $10 reading for a 10-minute. Just quick. If you have any quick questions. Mondays only. You can't book now for today because of my booking. I don't have to work your schedule same day. But if you want one of these quick readings, just if you can't book it, if you don't want to book it for next week, email me or just hit me up in the Cash App today. But actually, a lot of y'all. Now, here's the part that these mini readings, I want y'all. This is more so with things that you don't want read across the internet. All right, so hit me up, inbox me if you want one of those today. But anyway. Envy, we're gonna break down what it is. So let's break down each one of their cards. Shall we? We're gonna start with Envy and Tyrese, and then we're gonna go to 50 and Jarule. So I have the cards up. Where are they? Where are they cards? Where are you? Here you go. All right, so here's DJ Envy's cards. Fuck out of here. I hate them unknown callers. So here we go. These are DJ Envy's cards. He's an 8 of diamonds. 8 of diamonds, people. 8 of diamonds personalities are personalities that got to look sharp in front of the people. 8 of diamonds, when they're in their ego, when the ones, and he's a Virgo 8 of diamonds. So Virgo's already vain to begin with. And the 8 of diamonds is a fairly vain card. The reason why I don't go all the way with calling 8 of diamonds an all the way vain card, because I know two 8 of diamonds in particular who don't give a fuck about fashion, don't give a shit about, they will look like whatever, they don't care. So I do know some 8 of diamonds who are the complete opposite, who really don't care. But most 8 of diamonds are gonna be sharp in public image. They're gonna be crisp and clean. They gotta put on a public front that everything is okay, everything is cool. You know, so that's who DJ Envy is. They got that King of Spades and Mercury. So that lets you know that, you know, that's a card of either arrogance, total God arrogance, like I'm better than all you niggas, or totally depressed, I'm the worst thing ever. Well, that's that King of Spades right there. It's the God card. But that's a card of you really feeling like you God status, but it's also an ultra depression card. Because it's like everything else. Both sides of this, both of the extremes exist. So usually people are on either extreme. You know, and oftentimes they walk in the middle. And so he has that. Where it gets in funny with DJ Envy is that 3 of Hearts and Venus. 3 of Hearts is the breakup card. It is the card of envy. Jealousy. It's funny he calls himself DJ Envy. 3 of Hearts is the card of jealousy. And that's in his Venus position. Venus is the planet of daily lifestyles, how you live your life, what level you live your life on, how you interact with people. So him calling himself DJ Envy, that is a total 3 of Hearts characteristic. Envious. 3 of Hearts is the card of in relationships. If someone asks me if my spouse is cheating on me and the 3 of Hearts comes up, they probably are. They probably are. And then underneath it all, he has an Ace of Spades and Pluto. The card of hiding who you are, hiding what it is, hiding underneath. So Envy being a Virgo 8 of diamonds, I will say this. He's living out his card name. And then here's Tyrese. Here's Tyrese. This is Tyrese. Right here. Hold on. There we go. Let me see. So here's Tyrese's cards. Tyrese is Ace of Hearts. That's a very rare card. It's one of the rarest cards. Ace of Hearts rules December 30th. That only rules one day of the year. Most birthdays have multiple days in a year. Ace of Hearts only has one. Just like the King of Spades and the Queen of Spades and the Joker. Those cards only have one birthday. And this is with no disrespect to any Ace of Hearts born December 30th person out of there. But, no disrespect to any Ace of Hearts person. But as far as the rest of us goes, thank God Ace of Hearts only has one birthday of the year. I don't think the planet can take 3 and 4 versions of an Ace of Hearts personality. Ace of Hearts is the baby. It's the first card in the deck. So think of the Ace of Hearts people are very immature in a lot of ways. And in some ways, it's a good thing because Ace of Hearts people can take heartbreak and bounce right back. But they also need attention. They are the neediest of attention-ass people on earth. Ace of Hearts is going to, just like a baby, it needs attention. Attention. And it will take attention however it gets it. Ace of Hearts is the epitome of what some of us may call a beta male personality. I'm not saying all Ace of Hearts are beta males, but what we call beta male personality when we're talking about the kind of men that are in constant need of reinsurance, constant need of attention, constant need of validation. That's an Ace of Hearts. LeBron James is also an Ace of Hearts. Very, very, very thirsty for attention. And they're also very talented. Very talented, very creative people. But if they don't get that incessant, that consistent validation, then it throws them off. So that's who he is. So let's look at their combination card. What is their combination card? And I had it pulled up. Come on now. I swear I thought I had it up here. Now that's 50 Cent and Jarule. Let me go pull up. I thought I had that relationship card up. What the fuck, Dewan? All right, cool. Here we go. This is the combination card. Let me see. No, that's not it. That's not it. Let me see. That's not it. The combo card for these two is a 9 of diamonds. The combination card for these two is a 9 of diamonds. Hold on. Let me pull this. Let me pull up. I thought I tried to come to y'all with my shit already ready to go. And look at me. Look at me. That's why I don't try to overproduce. My show is not overly produced. I do this shit live off the top of my head. Y'all know me. Ain't none of this shit edited. I don't pre-record and put it out there. I do it for you live and in action. Let me see here. NV. There we go. Got it. Now I'm about to put their relationship combination on screen. Come on now, where are you? See, I gotta clean my desktop up. Y'all ever have a whole bunch of shit on your desktop on your computer? That's me right now. All right, here we go. This is Envy and this is DJ Envy and Tyrese's dynamic. This is their combination card. This is what brings, when I say combination card, relationship card, Well, how that works is whenever you come to me for relationship readings, if I have both people's birthdays, I can pull the combination card up. What's the dynamic like between you two? And then once I pull that card spread up, I can get into how you communicate, where your confrontation is going to be, the solutions to your confrontation, the underlying reason for your relationship, the point of view between both parties, the point of contention. All that stuff we can get into in the cards. And y'all go ahead and look up my reviews. Hey, ain't nobody said I was wrong yet. So, and salute to the chat room. What's up, Bismarck T? Deep Impressions. Andrew Como, salute to y'all. Kendall's up in here. Jaron, Darrell James. Get it, girl? Yeah. Appreciate y'all for joining the chat room. Salute to Kendall in the chat room. Hypnosis with Kendall. Dope work she does. Dope work. Hit up Kendall for a consultation. She in the chat room, hit her up. And be like, man, I've been meaning to schedule that appointment with you. Stop meaning to schedule an appointment with Kendall and go ahead and schedule it. That's a non-paid ad because Kendall's great at what she does. And so there we go. So 9 of diamonds. Envy and Tyrese can't be friends. Not long term. 9 relationships are always going to come to an end. Anytime I see a 9 dynamic between two people, it's not going to be long term. It's going to be a lot of fights. A lot of headbutting going on. And a 9 of diamonds means a difference in values. Tyrese and Envy just have different sets of values. They have different value systems. They may be cool for a little bit over other reasons. You see that Venus is why people become cool with each other. The attraction between two parties is the Venus. And that's a 2 of clubs. 2 of clubs is they're on certain levels, they think the same way. Y'all ever had those kind of dynamics with people to where y'all think the same way y'all think a certain way? But you may think alike in a lot of ways, but at the same time, even though you think alike, y'all kind of y'all different. You and they, them, and it's just y'all have y'all own different dynamic. Y'all ever, person that won in the chat room, if you ever been in that kind of dynamic with somebody, y'all may have cool conversation because 2 of clubs is a good conversation right there. But underneath that, it's just like, yeah, y'all don't really fuck with each other. That's a 9 of diamonds dynamic. The attraction is the conversation. But you have differing values. And then they got that 7 of spades in Mercury. That 7 of spades, you know? So that 7 of spades that 7 of spades is a bullshit. Like, that's how you know some bullshit is coming when you see a 7 of spades between two people. When you see that 7 of spades, it's like, uh-oh. Somebody's about to do somebody else wrong. Hit me on the Cash App, $ Dewan Brown, Venmo and PayPal at Dewan B. Venmo and PayPal at Dewan B. I don't know why I don't have a Cash App on here. Cash App. $ Dewan Brown. There we go. But here we go. So that's the dynamic between these two. You're not gonna, between these two, they're never gonna be big time friends. Like in the interview, Tyrese is basically asking, why didn't you check on me, Envy? Why didn't you check on me? Let me give you the answer to that right now, Tyrese. It's because that's not y'all dynamic. Y'all may have had a time to where y'all kicked it for a little bit and y'all was cool, over for whatever reason. But it was never meant to go long term, Tyrese. It was never meant to be a long term thing. Then they got that King of Clubs and Mars. That's their that's their opposition. That's where their point of contention is. Their point of contention is over the King of Clubs. And the point that the King of Clubs contention, again, is differing value systems. Think about it. Two kings don't kick it. When you have two people with a king personality, y'all might be cool, but y'all ain't gonna really hang out like that. Kings go into their own domains, their own areas. And I'm not saying these two are they brothers, they humans, they kings, whatever. But when I say kings, that's the dynamic between the two. Both people see themselves as the king in the relationship. In the dynamic, Tyrese sees himself as the king because, of course, Tyrese was famous way before DJ Envy, so I'm sure he sees DJ Envy as somewhat of a little brother, as the guy that was trying to make his way up when Tyrese was on top. I'm sure that's how Tyrese sees it. And Envy sees it, I'm sure the way he sees it as, look, I got the hottest radio show on the internet right now, and you need me. And so that king-like dynamic is the point of contention in their relationship. That king-like dynamic. I appreciate the Cash App, Darrell James. Appreciate the Cash App. Yes, sir. So, this is the dynamic. What's up, Miss Portia? What's up, Yuki the Snowman? So, yeah, these two are never meant to be long-term friends. And then they got that Jack of Diamonds in Jupiter. Y'all know the Jack of Diamonds is the jackass card. It's a teenage. It's the immature card. And with that being in Jupiter, that means there's a lot of immature shit going on in their dynamic. A lot of shit, going on. And here's what really makes the relationship wobbly. When you have a 4 hearts in Saturn, that means, especially between two dudes, the 4 hearts, that's emotional balance. And we dealing with somebody that's emotionally off, which I think both of these niggas is emotionally off. It ain't gonna be good. And then you got that 4 diamonds in Uranus. Uranus is the wobbly planet. Nothing is guaranteed about Uranus. Uranus is randomness. It represents instability. While in that planet, in that hole is the 4 diamonds. And the 4 diamonds is the most stable card in the deck. When you're looking for stability and you find the 4 diamonds, there's stability. But when that 4 diamonds ends up in Uranus, that means any chance of stability that relationship had is gone. 9 of diamonds relationships are unstable. That's why, whenever people come to me for a relationship reading, and especially if they really like that person, or they're really cool with that person, I'll be praying to God they don't have a 9 relationship. I'll be like, I see a 9 come out, and I'm like, But there's been other times where people came to me for readings, and they were already, most of the time when y'all come for a reading, every 9 relationship that I've ever had, whether it be friendship, family relationship, work partnership, or intimate relationship, every time I pulled a 9 card out, the person that was getting the reading was like, I kind of felt that. That's why I came. So usually people with 9 relationships, they already feel what's coming. The way for them to fix their relationship, if they were going to fix it, would be that moon, that emotion, that cosmic moon. They'd have to heal themselves emotionally. You're dealing with 2 brothers that are broken on their own level. and then they have to do what Tyrese said. Not only heal themselves, but they'd have to reach a level of understanding to where they're willing to set each other's trauma aside and move forward. But when we're dealing with two people with a king personality, the likelihood of them setting their traumas to the side and moving forward is next to impossible. So that's why non-relationships are tough. It's not saying it's a guaranteed ending of the relationship, but it almost always is, because usually one of the two parties, if not both parties, are unwilling to take on the tremendous task of doing what it takes to fix the dynamic between the two. And in order for the relationship to transform, they'd have to, that 10 of clubs, that means they'd have to talk it out. They'd have to, at 10 of clubs is also the card of the studio. They probably have to do something in the studio together, something creative together. But so that's what it is. Again, I'm not calling DJ Envy. He has his own ways about him that has a real. Both of these niggas have a lot of beta male energy. But remember this: when I say the king, this when I do a card reading, this is how people are perceiving themselves in these dynamics. So when I say the king of clubs and Mars, that's how you can bet and believe both DJ Envy and Tyrese see themselves as the king, and the other needs to back off. And that's why that's why this dynamic won't work. Well, one of the reasons. You said, oh, you said you ended the relationship? Oh, wow. You said I was 100% correct on a reading I did back in April, and you ended the relationship? Oh, wow. See, I just got to be honest with what I see, you know? And here's the thing. Every relationship is not meant to last forever. People come into our lives for lessons. And as long as we understand the lesson, see, here's a lesson that six of spades, that's the lesson as to why envy and Tyrese became friends in the first place, or became cool in the first place. It was ultimately to learn that the six of spades lesson. And the six of spades is a relationship of it's a karmic card. It's to learn karma. And if you go back and listen to that interview that Tyrese did on the Breakfast Club, go back and listen to it all, Tyrese most definitely learned his karma in this dynamic. He was saying that, hey, I do these things for you. I did all these things for you, Envy. You should be able to forgive me. But yes, even though Tyrese, you were on medicine and things weren't right, even though all that's true, Tyrese, you still did what you did. And there's a karmic consequence for all of our actions, no matter what mental state we're under at the time we do those actions. So these two came to teach each other lessons about personal responsibility. And if the two, both Tyrese and Envy, both walk away and learn the lessons, then it's all good. But if neither of them learn the lessons of this dynamic and what they went through, then they're going to repeat the same thing, but through other people. That's how we repeat behaviors through other people when we don't learn the lessons. You know, learn your lessons for what you go through. All right. Now on to 50 Cent and Jarule. This is 50 Cent. 50 Cent is a 9 of diamonds. His birthday is July 6, 1975. He is a 9 of diamonds. 9 of diamonds are very complicated people. complicated people. Their life path is to graduate. Nine of Diamonds, your life path is to graduate above the mundane and the material world. But those who attract a lot of material wealth in the mundane, it's hard. How do you turn down? How do you turn against what got you there in your mind? 50 Cent is a very rich man, very wealthy man. But his life path is to graduate. See, when we talk about where you're supposed to go in your life path, your result card, your Pluto card, that's to open yourself up in your heart. 50's job is to open up his heart. That 4 hearts in Saturn is an open heart. The 8 of hearts in Pluto is an open heart. That nigga ain't willing to open up his heart to Jarule. In no way, shape, or form. In no way, shape, or form. So, this 50 Cent, he's somebody who's always, how can I say this? 50 Cent is somebody who is always going to be petty. That's what I want to say. But he's the ultimate. He's the ultimate. Nine of Diamonds. And then you got Jarule. Jarule's actually born on a leap year. He's born in a leap year. So his card is kind of hard. Like, it's kind of hard to pin down Jarule's birthday. I mean his card. Because when I'm doing card readings for someone born on leap year, if they're born before noon, they're one card. If they're born after noon, they're a different card. So it's like if I don't know his birthday. I mean, I know his birthday, but I don't know his birth time. And so not knowing his birth time is throwing me off. But so what I'm doing is I'm gonna go with born before noon. If he was born before noon, he's a 9 of clubs. Another 9. And 9s are always in their own mind, overthinking things. And if he was born afternoon, he'd be a 9 of spades. So either way, Jarule's a 9. People born afternoon on leap year are 9 of spades. People born before noon are 9 of clubs. Either way it goes, he's a 9 card. So you got 2 9 cards going at it. That means 2 personalities that will not back down. That will not back down. He got that King of Hearts in Mars, Jarule. That means that once he's been heartbroken, once someone fucked with him, he's never going to let that go. He's never going to let the whole 50 thing go, and neither is 50. And then you got that combination card. 50 and Jarule have a 5 of Hearts combination card. 50 and Jarule have a 5 of Hearts combination card. That is the card of emotional heartbreak. Somebody's heart was broken. And it sounds like the way as petty as 50 be, it sounds like 50 was the one whose heart was broken. What's up, C. Vessi? What's up, 225 Grove? What's up, Netta J? Thank y'all for joining the chat room. They have a Mercury card of a three of clubs. That's the card of war. 3 of clubs is a card of mental warfare. They have 2 war cards. 3 of clubs and the 7 of clubs are both warfare cards. So the dynamic between 50 and Jarule is war. The Mercury 3 of clubs means mental warfare. The 3 of spades I see why their relationship is all fucked up. God damn. They got a 3 of spades in Venus. Shit. 3 of spades is uncertain relationships. Relationship dynamics that are unstable. Appreciate the Cash App, Star. Listening in from work. Much love and appreciate it. Speaking of that, quick commercial break. I got my cardiology class. Yesterday was class number 2. Salute to all my cardiology students. Salute to my students. We had a dope class yesterday teaching people how to read relationships and read themselves. Go to DewanB.com right now. Get my t-shirts. New t-shirts are on the way. The minute the spirit hit me to design a new one. And then go to BreakthroughCards.com. Book your session. Hit book now. Go right to it. Today's the day of Monday mini readings. I have a reading right after this show. If you have a quick question. But I encourage you to get a 30-minute or a full hour reading. If you get an hour reading, type in the product code first and get 15% off your hour reading. All right? 3 reading packages and also my classes. Take one class just to get your feet wet in card reading, or take the whole class, the master class course, to learn how to really read these things. No pressure. It's all up to you. All up to you. And chat room. I'm thinking about doing, because I salute to everybody on my Patreon. I think I'm gonna start doing this on my Patreon. But I'm gonna start teaching. I'm thinking about also teaching some music history courses. And I'm gonna start putting more of my music history stuff on Patreon. If you want to get real deep into some of the stuff, some of the behind the scenes of what I'm doing, my documentary, where I got the information from and all that stuff, that's all about to go up on Patreon. And my music history classes. And I might even do a curriculum class for your kids to learn. One. Let me know what you email me. Let me know how I feel about that. info@thewanb.com. If you don't care, don't email me. But if you actually care, if you're somewhat interested in that, email me info@thewanb.com. Let me know what you think. All right. So back to these sorry ass niggas cards. Back to these sorry ass cards. Back to these cards, these two. And if you, we will do some quick readings, like real quick on here. Cash App me, the smallest Cash App I got so far for a quick. I just got a Cash App for 20 for birthday 8/15. I'll get to you in 1 second, 8/15, all right? I'll get to you in 1 second. Let me finish reading 50 in Jarule, then I'll get to you 8/15, all right? So here we are with these two. They have that 3 of spades in Venus. Remember, Venus rules attraction. It rules how you get along with somebody else. Mercury rules how you communicate with people. Venus rules how you get along with them. So they have a warlike communication, and they have an uncertain getting along. The 3 of spades is an unstable relationship. It's you don't quite know what's going on. Then they have a 9 of hearts dynamic. That right there, that's funny within itself. That's emotional heartbreak. These two niggas, man, I wouldn't be surprised if these two niggas fucked. I said it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's some weird. I'm not saying it is, because this is, again, this is card reading, but it's also mixed in with some of my own personal opinion. The cards don't tell me they fucked. My personal opinion saying that, because it's like, goddamn, nigga, y'all still hate each other after all this goddamn time? Sound like somebody took the drizzles and somebody else don't like it. Like, dude, y'all can't get over this shit? So that ain't the card saying that they fucked. That's DeJuan Brown's personal opinion. I don't know. I wasn't there. I ain't never met neither one of these dudes, and I don't know nobody who know them like that. Or if I do know somebody that knows Jarule and 50 Cent, they never talk to me about it. But them is New York niggas. I know all the LA niggas. I don't know the New York niggas like that. Yeah, I heard about that. 50 had Jarule shot. But why did he have him shot? Because he was fucking another nigga? I'm sorry. Yeah, I heard about why would you get another man shot? What? Did he find another man? Or what, you mad because he went straight on your ass? I don't know. But they have a weird ass dynamic. That 9 of Hearts right there is emotional pettiness, emotional heartbreak. When they actually came, that opposition of a 9 of Hearts tells me that the reason why they union together was to get over that emotion. Their attraction is to get over themselves emotionally. They'll both, if they ever got over themselves emotionally, they could do some big things together. They could do some big things together. But they're probably not. Then they got that 7 of clubs in Jupiter. All right, 10-15. I just got your Cash App. I'll get to you in 1 second when I finish these two. Then they got that 7 of clubs is the card of lawsuits. That's the card of legal warfare, high level warfare, and that's their Jupiter card. That means they're expanded. They're them two. Oh my God, they bickering goes. They probably been bickering for multiple. I said 7 of clubs in Jupiter. These two probably been beefing for multiple lifetimes. This don't seem like this beef just started this incarnation on Earth beef. Them niggas done lived on either Earth or some other planet at the same time a few times before. I don't know, they might be goddamn spiritual, like brothers or parents. I don't know. And yeah. So then you got that 5 of diamonds in Saturn between these two. That 5 of diamonds in Saturn. Saturn is what really rules you. Saturn is who you really are. That's the real personality underneath it all. And the 5 of diamonds in that position, that's uncertainty and values. They are they have differing value systems. And they can't trust each other. When you have a 5 of diamonds in Saturn, that's very hard to trust somebody with a 5 of diamonds in Saturn. When that's your combination between you two. I ain't saying as a 5 of hearts person, but as a combination card, that means the dynamic is unstable. Queen of Spades and Uranus, that means judgmental, petty. Jack of Clubs and Neptune, lots of chatter. Lots of lying and deceit. 9 of Diamonds and Pluto, differing value. That means the differing value systems that are underneath. Yeah, all these odd number cards, 3s, 7s, 9s, 5s, 9, 7. King is an odd number. God damn, Jack is an odd. This makes it so hard. Odd and even, like, they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the 13 cards are odd. The only even numbers is that Queen and that 2. They fight. They fight. They fight. They fight. They fight. The Itchy and Scratchy Show. 7 of spades means somebody about to fuck up somebody's money. That's the result of their dynamic. And as we know, 50 Cent has been fucking with Jarule's money as much as he could. 7 of spades could all but guarantee, especially as a reward, somebody money getting fucked over. But their lesson is a 2 of clubs. Or a similar lesson as our last reading. 2 of clubs lesson is to come together on common ground. To balance each other out. Balance themselves out. So their dynamic is to learn balance and thoughts and to speak the truth with authority, because 2 of clubs also speaks the truth with authority. King of clubs moons tells me that they came together, that they need to take responsibility as individuals. And that Jack of Diamonds transformation means that they need to, on one hand, take responsibility. On the other hand, chill. Don't be so goddamn serious about shit. But these two are never going to get along. Another card that's never going to get along. All right. 10, 15, 19, 77. This is for the Cash App. You are at 10. So now I'm going to read some of y'all cards. I just got a Cash App donation. So here we go. Let's see here. 10, 15, 1977. You are a 7 of clubs. The mental warrior. You're a mental warrior. Use it in the right direction. That's what you are. You can manipulate people with your words real easily. So you use it properly. You're a 7 of clubs. You're a problem solver. Also very curious. New information. You thrive off new information. 7 of clubs. 10, 15, 1977. You like learning and figuring shit out. The big thing for you is don't allow that to make you a know-it-all. All right? Be humble with your gift, because you are smarter than most and you do see a lot. But don't let that make you think you're better than people to get you off your rocker. That's where 7 of clubs go wrong all the time. 7 of clubs are so smart, they think they're outsmarting other people when they're not. Because other smart people on this planet too. Hopefully that helps, 715. Hopefully that works. Easy. Yeah. So, Biz Marty, did you call 50 and Jarule cosmic lovers? You stupid. Oh my God. This nigga said they're cosmic lovers. Yeah, but 50 and Jarule, man. These two niggas. And again, and it's mostly on 50. It is. It is. So here's 50 Cent's birthday. That 9 of diamonds. That 9 of diamonds is petty. Ooh, it's petty. It's petty. Watch out for these niggas. Oh, also 7 of clubs. One more thing, 7 of clubs person. It just came to me. Your transformations are 8 of hearts. And I see the 4 of hearts. You got them 4s. When something's coming telling me 10, 15, you got to open up more. All right? You be in your head too much. You got to learn how to go with the flow of life. 7 of clubs, 8-15. Born 8-15. You got to learn how to go with the flow. It just came to me to tell you that. Not going with the flow going to hold you back. It's going to hold you back. Not going with the flow. You got to go with the flow. Got to go with the flow. Now, he said facts. Yeah. Go with the flow, brother. Go with the flow. Speaking of going with the flow, I'm going to go with the flow and answer the phone with this hoe ass hoe. What's up, Larry?
Fuck off. Fuck off.
How you going to call me and tell me to fuck off?
Bitch, like I always do. Fuck off. I'm going to do it later on today, tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, for the rest of my life. As long as I have access to a cell phone, I'm going to call you and tell you to fuck off, bitch.
That's rude.
Whatever, bitch.
That's rude. That's not nice. See, I'll tell you now, that 50 Cent Jarule beef ain't got nothing on the way. I'm going to stew your whole ass up.
Man. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. We're going to see.
Yeah. No, you won't see because your eyes going to be closed. You won't see.
What? Man, you got bitch, shut up.
What you think about this whole... Let's start with DJ Envy and Tyrese. Did you see that whole ass exchange?
Man, if I just heard the audio, I would assume it was a bunch of finger snapping and neck rolling, and it sounded like one big long continuous list. That's what it sounded like. Shit. Y'all sassy asses out of here. I seen that corny ass shit, dog. But I tell you this: if it came to hands, dog, Tyrese would whoop all them Breakfast Club niggas.
Hey, yeah, that's how I feel. If it came to hands, this nigga Tyrese would turn that nigga DJ Envy pink.
Oh yeah, he's already halfway there, and he'll beat the skin off of Charlemagne too.
Charlemagne, I'm just kind of honest. Charlemagne looks like a bussy loving version of Jarule. You ever see? You understand?
Yep. He sure does.
I'm gonna call him Bussy Rule. Yeah.
Sorry ass remix to his name, but it's appropriate though.
What do you think about like Tyrese? Because like on one hand, Envy did act like a little hoe, but on the other hand, Tyrese wouldn't let it go. What you think about these niggas that they don't know how to let things go?
Hey man, sometimes you gotta let shit go. But I can kind of sort of understand Tyrese because them Breakfast Club niggas is always talking about black men and mental health. And
True.
Tyrese was obviously going through something. So I can understand why he didn't let that go because they use their platform to promote, the mental health of black men. But they chose that opportunity to clown him when he was obviously going through something. His mental health wasn't up to par. So nigga, what do y'all really represent? Are y'all gonna make fun of a black man who has mental health issues, or y'all gonna help out?
Right.
I feel him. I feel him on not letting it go because he didn't get his lick back. They clowned him, and he didn't really get an opportunity to get his lick back. So I feel him on holding on to it, but in general, man, let that shit go. The longer you hold on to it, dog, the more chances you have of it killing you. So a lot of times you got to let that bullshit go.
Yeah, you gotta let that go. Yeah, he's investing in the course. If you enroll in the course now, we still have most of the semester in front of us. You'll get the first 3 lessons, and then some Q&A sessions for me to catch you up to what we're doing. So definitely invest in the course, and we have payment plans available. You don't have to pay it all up front. You can do it monthly. You can pay for it weekly. You can split the payment up in 2, 4, or 8. Whatever works best for you. 2, 4, or 8. If you want to do my reading course, you can split the payments up in 2 payments, 4 payments, or 8 payments. Whatever works best for you. All right.
You can even pay in donuts if you like. He accepts those also.
Oh yeah, I like donuts, including that donut I'm putting in your left eye when I punch you on your right eye when I punch you with my left hand, nigga. You about to have a chocolate donut on your face and a cherry gusher, bitch.
Nah, bitch, never.
Yep.
Nah, never, nigga.
Yep.
Nah.
So,
nah.
What about 50 Cent and Jarule? Matter of fact, you're the one that really turned me on to how petty 50 was, because I never really paid attention to 50. Didn't like his music like that. Don't like his TV shows. So I don't really pay him no mind. But it was one day, it was about a while ago. You were like, that nigga 50 so goddamn petty.
Dog, he's one of the funniest people on social media, dog. Especially when he's going at somebody. And he's been going at Jarule for shit, man. It's been damn near. They shit is damn near 20. It's over 20 years.
Yeah.
They beef is over 20 years old.
Nigga.
Damn, that's long. But that I understand that one because number one, that was some real shit. 50 could have, Jarule was affiliated with people who allegedly attempted to kill 50. So I can understand that. Like, if you try and kill me, I ain't letting that go. Like, I'm not letting that go. So I get that. And I appreciate that beef because 50 is at his funniest when he's clowning Jarule. Like, he's had several other beefs with people, but the funniest shit ever is, well, no, I take that back. Him and Mayweather and him and Jarule is the funniest shit.
Oh, him and Mayweather. Benjamin, I'm gonna get to you. I got the cash up. I'll get to you reading after I'm done with Larry Hoaz. You're right, but why is 50 Cent? He's a central component. What's up with this nigga? He's a central component in a lot of bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Well, because number one, he's made it now, and he's one of them 48 laws of power niggas too. So he gonna keep that shit going until you just absolutely done. I mean, the shit he's done to Jarule has been hilarious, from buying all them tickets on the front row of his concert so nobody would be on the front row to, dog, I don't think anybody's ever really paid attention to this shit. But when this beef first started, and Jarule was kind of at the top, he was at the top of the charts, but he had a formula to all his hits. Like, he'd have a little bitch singing on his shit. yeah, and he would sing. And so 50 would clown him for that. And then, dog, once 50 got on top, what the fuck did he start doing?
Start singing.
Shit and having Olivia's old spider face ass singing along with him. Like, he did the same thing that he clowned Jarule for.
You are not lying when it comes to that. He talks shit about him, about what he did, how he makes his money, how he raps, how he sings, and then turn around and did the same thing.
Yep, the same thing.
Nigga, that is so goddamn funny.
If you're gonna beef with somebody publicly, at least be funny. Like, ain't nothing worse than a boring ass beef, like between two niggas who can't really roast. Like, man, get this bullshit off my goddamn phone. But 50's funny. Like,
yeah, you're right about that. Like Envy and Tyrese's beef. That's like kind of like girlish. Like, y'all sound like a couple little hoes, you know?
Yeah, no.
But when it comes to this 50 Jarule beef, yeah, that shit funny to the motherfucker. Like, you saw last week or a couple weeks ago when what's his name they were doing that beef, and what's his name 50 Jarule had that what do you call it? He had the cross. That's what it was. He was like on a cross or some shit like that.
Yeah, dog.
That's what it was.
Clowning him.
Yeah.
I mean, really, he should be clowning Jarule at still trying to make music, dog, because I think his run has been over, and don't nobody want to hear no fucking new Jarule music, dog. If you want to hear new Jarule music, man, I don't know. You need to see some therapy, because that nigga shit, all this shit was sorry.
All of it.
All of it.
It didn't age well. I knew it wasn't age well back then when it came out. Like, I remember when Jarule dropped. I could not stand his music. I remember, because I do remember the 50 Cent. The only reason why I paid attention to 50 Cent back in the early 2000s was because he was going at Jarule. I was like, well, if 50 Cent could take Jarule out, then his career be worth it. And it did. He did. I hated that sound.
Man, dog, that shit was terrible. Him and Jennifer Lopez, man, that was a recipe for some bullshit, dog.
Oh my God, that was the worst bits of singing. Him and Jennifer Lopez. That was non-singing on top of non-singing. Like, those two are the only reason why I don't mind auto-tune.
Exactly.
If you're gonna sound like that, nigga, use auto-tune. Go ahead.
Man, the real funny part about that whole beef is if you stood them next to each other, 50 and Jarule, dog, you'd be like, hey man, stop picking on that little nigga, man. Find somebody your own size. But he keeps doing it, dog. And that
so Jarule's a little nigga?
Man, he's tiny.
I didn't know that.
Man, he's a little ass nigga, dog. But yeah, he could do a backflip in a matchbox. That's a little bitty ass.
He could do a backflip in a matchbox.
That's a tiny. 50 is like maybe 5'11", 6 feet, a little bit a shade over 6 feet, but he's buff. So it looks like he's bullying this little nigga, dog. In any other case, I'd be like, hey man, pick on somebody your own size. But since it's Jarule, I'm like, dog, keep bullying him, dog, so I can keep laughing.
Same, well, yeah. I'm glad you said that, because that's people be saying that about me, and I'm gonna keep bullying you, not because you a bitch. That's all. So when people come around and be like, pick on somebody your own size, I'm like, this nigga could never be my size. This nigga eat 10 times as much as me, and he's 10 times skinnier. Little hoe ass nigga ain't never gonna be my size, and you never gonna be as tough.
Height. We the same height. We got the same wingspan. You have a couple pounds on me. But dog, everybody knows how this shit gonna end up, dog. Everybody in this motherfucking chat room know I'll beat your jolly ass, nigga.
These couple pounds are gonna be enough for DeJuan Brown to drive your whole ass into the ground.
Man, okay, dog. All right, man. When you start rhyming, it's time for me to go. So I'm gonna
keep rhyming because I got good timing and use a motherfucking sliming ass, jiving ass. Fucked up.
Yeah, you're good. Hey, y'all keep supporting this whole ass nigga. Buy his merch, book your reading, and all that shit, dog. And I'll holler at y'all.
And Larry, holler at y'all. Holler at Larry. He's on. If y'all want to get cool with Larry, learn how to speak Farsi. That's his native tongue. That's why we be going at it so much. Larry get mad because, when Larry get mad, I be speaking in English, and then he'll start talking and be like, man, fuck you fat ass. And he get mad because I never learned how to speak Farsi with him. So if y'all want to be cool with Larry, learn how to speak Farsi. And just know that if you ever become cool with Larry, you can whoop his ass too. I'm talking to you ladies also. Y'all can whoop his ass also because he ain't shit. All right, back to what we talking about. Somebody said Team Larry. Put them on. Put anybody who says Team Larry, put them on a 200-second timeout. No. There's no. We're not about to support Larry in this chat room, y'all. No. He don't deserve it. I don't. I helped that man get his green card, and that's how he talked to me. Fuck Larry. Anyway, I did get a Cash App for another reading. This is birthday May 5th, 1989. Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades person, don't let the trauma that happened to you as a childhood in childhood define you, Ace of Spades. A lot of Ace of Spades people go through a lot of stuff young. They got that 7 of Hearts and Mercury. That means there's usually like an adult that was in their life that did too much, crossed boundaries, told sensitive secrets, did something to make you not trust them. And what that does to aces, but to you as an ace of spades, it made you kind of go into a shell, and you kind of hide, and you don't really show the world who you really are. You show them a perception that you want them to see, but who you really are, you show people a much more simple version of yourself. May 5th. Don't let that trauma hold you back, brother. All right? It's cool. You got to play your personality. Ace of Spades personality is definitely going to hide itself. It's always going to hide itself in certain ways. But do that from a more affirmative point of view, a more affirmative stance. Don't do it out of fear. Because what happened to you back in the day, of between them adults in your life who crossed the boundaries. And exposed or said, so, I don't know, something like that went on. I don't know what it was. But it was something to that effect. But, you're very spiritual down deep inside. You're very powerful down deep inside. And you got to know that and be upfront and be confident with it. Ace of Spades person. Born May 5th, 1989. So, yeah, man. I got some readings today. If you want to join my if you want to enroll in my card reading class, email me info@dewanb.com. You can take the first introductory course. And if you like the introductory course, you can then sign up for the long-term course. Or you can just jump right into the long-term course. Masterclass. And do it that way. It's all up to you. I got one more Cash App. And I'm going to read this Cash App for the amount that is sent me. Your birthday is April 23rd. April 23rd. You are a 10 of clubs. I'm sorry, Jack of clubs. Is April 23rd Jack clubs or was that King clubs? No. April 23rd. April 22nd is Queen of clubs. So that means if April 22nd is Jack of clubs, let me see here. April 23rd. Well, oh yeah, Jack of clubs. Watch how you talk to your personality. And that's all I'm going to give you. Because that's all you gave me on the Cash App. And you can convince people to do what it is you need to get done from them. This nigga, chat room is stupid. This nigga said Larry gets angry whenever he sees a woman operating a motor vehicle. Oh yeah, it is. I forgot. Hold on. It is 9/11. It is 9/11. It is 9/11. I forgot all about that.
Hello?
Hey Larry, I forgot to wish you a happy anniversary, you 9/11 terrorist looking bitch.
9/11 don't mean nothing to me but your weight, nigga. That's all it means to me, ho.
Yeah, I just wanted to call you back and acknowledge to the world. Okay, here we go. This was the day, for those of you who don't know, this was the day that got Larry to America. You know what I mean? I sponsored Larry's citizenship to the United States because when Bush said he about to drop some bombs on Afghanistan, Larry hit me up on MySpace. It was like, they're going to buy my country, and I need some help from my country. And Larry had an accent and all that shit back then. Larry, you remember that day, Larry, 9/11, when your family member got exposed?
Man, you call me back with this bullshit, dog. You gonna make this ass whooping a whole lot worse. But you keep it up, bitch. Keep it up.
Nigga, if I was worried about an ass whooping, I wouldn't have called back. I just wanted to know how you felt on the most important day, on the day that got you to America.
Yeah, I feel like destroying you, dog. It's no different than any other day, you sorry piece of shit.
No, I just wanted to know, bud.
Man, all right, you know what, dog? Fuck you. You put the hoe in Hotep, bitch, nigga. Bye.
Fuck you, nigga. Yeah. Y'all know that. Larry Bin Laden. Oh, here it is. I found the picture. Hey, this was a picture I did with Larry for Larry. I did this like 10 years ago. I did this like, do y'all know Larry got suspended from Facebook because I made this picture of him? Oh, shit. I got that nigga Larry suspended from Facebook for this picture. Oh, shit. This is a picture with Larry with Ida. Shouts out to Ida Rodriguez. That's the homie right there, Ida. This is how Larry really looked. And I did this picture before Larry had a beard. I think what I did was, let me see if I can find the original picture that I used to face and hold. But yeah, I got Larry suspended from Facebook because they were saying he was being like a terrorist or some shit. So I remember going through his Facebook. I think, is this a picture? Is this the picture? No, that's not it. That's not. I was trying to show y'all the picture I used. I can't. I'm on this. I can't find it on Facebook. Damn it. They gave. Hey, Larry tried to use it as his profile picture and got 30 days. Oh shit! Y'all can charge me with contributing to the delinquency of a hoe. That's what that was. That was me contributing to the delinquency of a hoe. Fuck that nigga. Anyway, y'all be thinking Larry innocent. I called Larry this morning because I drove like an hour to go shoot some guns yesterday, and I got straight up profiled by some people at the range. I ain't gonna get into the whole story, but I got straight up profiled. I called Larry. I was like, man, I drove an hour and 15 minutes to go to this spot, and these motherfuckers wouldn't let me. They kicked me out on some bullshit. And that little nigga Larry started laughing his ass off and was like, "Hi, I'm glad you." This nigga went down the line. This nigga said, "I'm glad you wasted your gas. I'm glad you wasted your time. I'm glad for." Man, fuck you, Larry. That's the kind of friend Larry is. You go tell him some shit happened, and this nigga laugh at your soul. So I don't want none of y'all feeling bad for Larry. None of y'all. That nigga a jackass. That's like feeling bad for the devil. You don't feel bad for the devil when the devilish shit happens. All right. But I'm about to get up out of here. I got a reading to do in a little bit. I got a 10-minute short reading. Kendall, you can't say I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Larry's wrong. No, I'm not wrong. I'll just respond. I am not wrong. I'm not wrong. I respond. Larry's the real terrorist. I respond to his terrorism. All y'all see is my response. That's it. But I might get up out of here. I gotta smoke this blunt before my next reading and get real high up in the spirit. You dig? My name is Dewan. Remember this: there are no perfect messengers, only perfect messages for those willing to pick up the game. My name is Dewan. I'm out.